Live from the Breaking News and Weather Authority, this is WEAU 13 News at 6.
The city of Milwaukee is imposing a curfew following 3 separate shootings last night. A 29-year-old man is dead after a physical altercation in Chippewa Falls early this morning. The Chippewa Falls Police Department says officers responded to a report of a domestic abuse incident in the 300 block of Willow Street. When they arrived, they found the man lying outside the home with what they believe was a knife wound. The man was taken to a hospital where he later died. Police say there was a fight between the man and a woman in the home. Officers say the woman had injuries to her face. According to police, the woman told investigators she feared for her life. She told them she picked up a knife and tried to leave the home. Chippewa Falls police say they may recommend criminal charges pending further investigation. A man is arrested after fleeing from police in Eau Claire County. The sheriff's office says an officer tried to stop a vehicle with no license plates yesterday. The driver took off on Highway 12 and Voight Road in the town of Washington. The vehicle stopped in Altoona and the driver ran off. The suspect was found hiding near the Altoona Library. Deputies say the man was driving with a revoked license. The sheriff's office says he could face charges like fleeing an officer and bail jumping. Nearly 5 years after a deadly explosion at a corn mill in Cambria, 6 Didion milling employees are facing federal charges. Carson Park in Eau Claire was filled with 4-legged friends this morning for the Fido and Friends Fun Run Walk. The 36th annual event is a fundraiser for the Eau Claire County Humane Association. More than 150 people and their pets hit the trails this year, helping ECA surpass its fundraising goal of $25,000. WEAU's Danielle Wagner was the MC for this year's event. Also in Carson Park this morning, community members took part in a walk raising money for cystic fibrosis research. Great Strides is a national group working to one day find a cure for CF. Its Eau Claire chapter has been hosting this 5K for 23 years. Co-chair Maria Brantner has 2 daughters with CF and understands firsthand the challenges CF can bring. She says events like this can spread awareness and let people know they are not alone.
It just really challenges them to, move forward and try to live the best life they can and to tell people. Sometimes we don't want to share, when we have something wrong, but it makes people come forward and say, this is what's going on with me, and I need your support and I need your help.
Brantner says they hope to raise around $59,000 from the walk. An annual walk in Chippewa Falls is working to raise awareness of a rare genetic disorder. WEAU's Leanne Stapleton shares what the disorder is and how one family is fulfilling the dreams of a loved one affected by it. Valentino says kicking it in the park typically raises a few $1,000s every year. She says they try to donate the money locally to families dealing with NF or to places like the University of Minnesota for research. Coming up in Sports Scene 13, area prep baseball and softball teams hit the diamond. First, after a farmer's unexpected death, how friends came together to help his widow this planting season. An Elkhorn farmer's sudden passing left his wife with this year's crops, but no way to plant them. Christina Van Zelst explains how friends made sure the plants didn't go to waste. Pat says she feels fortunate to have such kind neighbors who are also farmers step up and help. Seasonal temperatures make a return to finish off the weekend with sun and clouds and even the chance for a few more spotty showers and storms. Meteorologist Derek Dahlman has the details next in your Skywarn 13 forecast.
Storms looks to come on Friday, but of course this is really far out. We'll just have to watch that in the coming days.
It looks pretty nice, like getting back to spring. After, taste of summer, I think a lot of us are looking forward to
I guess better late than never for seeing those May-like temperatures before we cross into June, believe it or not, here in a couple weeks already.
I know, it's crazy. Thanks, Derek. Yep. Coming up next in Sports Scene 13, Chippewa Falls hosts its softball invitational with a few local teams hitting the diamond. Plus, Memorial High School plays host to the Big Rivers Conference Championship matches. So if you have plans to go fishing or, do some yard work, it looks like tomorrow's going to be a pretty great day again to get outside.
Yeah, really, besides those temperatures being on the cooler side, it's going to be really similar to what we saw today.
Well, it's looking really good.
Yes.
Thanks, Derek, and thanks for joining us. Our next newscast is coming up tonight at 10.